BlockTales is a 2D adventure turn-based multiplayer RPG made by
Spaceman Moonbase
that shares the themes and mechanics of Paper Mario and Earthbound. Being made earlier this year, on February 22nd of 2024, they recently released their first demo of the game that includes a good handful of content and 4 locations to explore. So in today's video, we'll be diving into the story and all the content BlockTales has to offer.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
You wake up from your nap, finding yourself sleeping in a hotel room, being occupied by a penguin named Tutorial Terry. He questions you if you had a good nap, where here you're introduced with 3 options, which are yeah, no, or how about I kill you? Picking the last option will push you into a fight with Tutorial Terry. Trying to defeat him will be useless, as he's equipped with 999 health. And I mean, you can try to attack him, but... Waking up again in the same room, you're questioned about your nap. After choosing your answer, he shouts at you, commenting on the fact that you were sleeping in his bed. You inform him about the kidnapping of Builderman, but he tells you,
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's 2010. One of the hotel workers came looking for you earlier. Front desk of the hotel. It's down the hall. Go talk to them. I don't know what the hotel wants with you, though. Maybe you're a waghead who gets experimented on. You're a weird-looking one, aren't you? I can tell you're not from here. You're fishy. I'm gonna keep an eye on you, bruh.
You're then able to walk around the environment, walking down the hall to the front desk. Greets you to the receptionist, Ralph, where he welcomes you to the Hotel of Bizville. He tells you about a letter that was sent to you, revealing that it's from John Shedletsky himself, inviting you to the Roblox headquarters. After wishing you a good luck on your journey there, you leave the hotel and take your first steps out into the town. Walking outside the hotel, you're greeted with multiple locations to visit from, with several different points of interest. The first one is a little bit to the left of the hotel, where you can find a shop ran by Lorenzo that sells you various types of foods and drinks to replenish your health and SP. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he sells bombs. The library, which can be found over to the right behind the hotel, welcomes you to a bunch of people reading books and exploring the internet. Going on the side of this bookshelf, you can find a buck on the floor, which will be used for later. Moving towards the next part of the city, you will find the Iron Cafe, which is a reference to Roblox's classic game made by the Iron Enforcer, where you can purchase even more food to replenish your health, and chat with the club locals. Next to the cafe is the Job Center, which doesn't have any jobs available due to them not being implemented into the game yet. Then there's the arcade, where you can find a buck in one of the arcade machines. But I don't know how to get that. And last but not least is the Roblox HQ. Taking a few steps in, you'll be rushed by your first enemy in the game. Alright, so when it comes to battle, the only weapons in your arsenal will be a ball, and whatever items you brought with you, and the ability to block and run. Each weapon in this game has a very special mechanic, like with the ball for instance, using it normally, you will only be able to throw it once. But if you time it right before the ball hits them, you can press space and you'll be able to throw the ball again with style, which holds the same when an enemy is attacking you. Pressing space again at the right moment before they swing, you can block and dodge their attacks, and you can possibly hit them back if you're skilled enough. After fighting your first enemy, you go upstairs finding even more goons for you to fight. And after all that, you make it to the top floor leading outside the HQ.
And stay down. Take that, bucko. Jeez, Red. You really knocked him flat on his back. You think he's out for good this time? Ha! I have no idea, but nobody can stop us. We're inseparable. Thanks, Red. The power of red and blue compels you. Victorious once again. Turn around. Yo, chump, who do you think you are? You're just in time. 'Cause we're red and blue. And we'll crush you.
The first boss fight is pretty simple, with blue only having 6 health and red having 7. Both of them sharing the same attack pattern, which can be easily parried and dodged. After knowing all their skills and attack patterns, you can easily knock them out fast. I mean, really, it really is easy, bro. Like, here, just take this piano, fucking like throw it at him or something.
Good. Ow! What the heck, man? Red! We gotta tell the boss about this. What? No way, man! Come on! Make a break for it!
My head. Is someone there? I don't feel so good. I got pretty banged up there. I don't think I can get up. Don't let them get away. They took Builderman. He's been kidnapped. Someone's trying to. They want to find out the sword fight on the Height Swords. Take this wooden sword. Use it to break those planks. Go on after them, please. His fate is in your hands. Please, find him.
After equipping the sword, you break down the boards and find yourself in the basement of Roblox HQ. Making your way up and out of the building, you find some more boards blocking your path. You break them down and make your journey to the caves.
Dude! Did you really leave all this crap in my room? What the heck is wrong with you, bruh? First you take my bed, and now you're being a slob too? Take the stupid thing back already. You do know how cards work, right?
Nope.
Bro. Press tab. It opens the menu. Then open the cards tab. Now press the cards you want. They aren't free, bruh. They cost build points. Make sure your broke bum can afford it, bruh. Click it again to equip it. Read the descriptions. Each one is unique. If you have spare build points, they equip automatically. Go collect more. Go. Maybe I'll trade with you sometime. But, your collection sucks, dude. Maybe not. You can close your menu now, bruh. You don't need it anymore. And keep your crap out of my room, bruh. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Huh?
Hold it right there, punk. So, this is the dummy who gave you trouble.
You thought you could feed us? Yeah, you're for now. Red and blue, staying true.
Ugh. Anyways, looks like I'm taking you to Pound Town, kid.
Yeah, get ready to eat dirt. Yeah.
Entering the second boss fight of the game, the difficulty on this one won't be too bad, but it won't be too easy either. And thanks to your new skill card, you can hit enemies with more power using 3 SP points. Using Power Stab, if you press space at the right spot, you can do more damage than normal. But when it comes to the enemy's moves, Red and Blue's moves are the same from the previous fight and only having 2 HP. Nubador, on the other hand, comes in with a hefty 15 HP and 2 moves that are called Elbow Drop, which deals 2 damage, and can cause dizziness, and his Super Ball Toss, that causes your defense to be lowered if you're hit. He'll deal you a quite chunk of damage, so hopefully you brought some items with you. But we need to hurry this up, so just like, use this. We got other stuff to talk about.
Isn't over. We'll be back. You'll see.
Moving onwards after the fight, walking a little bit more, you finally enter the caves, where you're met with some new enemy types that range from ants to porcupines. After cleaning out the room, you climb up in... This dude again?
Tiny stupid fins. Do I even have that card already? I'll kill you! Oh, I thought you were another ant army. I hate those things. What am I doing, bruh? See that card over there? It's almost as if I can't reach the stupid thing. Hey, I might not be able to, but you can. With that ball. That ball looks super bouncy. It's probably perfect. Here, come stand over here for me. Now press Q to throw. Give me that card! Dude, I already have that one. Multiple copies, actually. Whatever, man. You can keep it. But yeah, that's basically what you can do with the ball. I'd use mine, but I think it's back at the hotel. Anyway, you can throw the ball at a bunch of stuff, dude. I've broken windows or toppled weak pillars with it, but you didn't hear that from me. Anyways, I'm tired of looking at you. I want some lunch.
Alright, so after that conversation, venturing deeper into the cave, you find that you're surrounded by ice and snow within the depths. Walking around a little bit more, you encounter the third boss of the game.
Quiet! 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 I must make my royal entrance. Huzzah! It is your royal majesty. I see you have taken the wrong turn and ventured into my territory. But fear not, dear subject. I shall excuse this inexcusable behavior as soon as you bow down to my glorious stature. Go on, I'm waiting. You dare disrespect the Supreme Ant?
Entering the third boss fight of the game, this is where things start to get a little bit more difficult. The Supreme Ant, having 16 HP, is a special case compared to the other bosses we've encountered so far. That's because this dude literally has the ability to summon ants to his aid, called Call for Help, which makes things a little difficult trying to defeat him. Oh, and he also has this other move called Munch where he bites you for 2 HP, but it's nothing to worry about if you know how to dodge. But how can we skip over this fight? Let's see. We've used pianos, we've used trip mines. Oh, you know what? I know. Here, use this.
Dead!
After defeating the Supreme Ant, exiting the cave, you're greeted by a person named Kevin, who welcomes you to Road Town, the sunniest side of Crossroads. Well, at least it was sunny until something happened. He explains about how there's been rumors spreading around the town, with people saying how there's been some snow clouds that came from Black Rock Castle, above the hill, and another rumor about the ice dagger being stolen. You tell Kevin about your quest to save Builderman, and he's glad to hear that you're on the case. Before you two part ways, he informs you that the mayor, Monty, can help you with getting into Black Rock Castle. But before we do that, let's discuss some of the places here that you can visit. The first one you'll encounter is a shop that's ran by Desna and Eska, with Eska selling some cards, and Eska selling all sorts of foods and an item called Ice Storm. The next place is the Old Inn, where you can get a room and replenish your health and SP, or buy some drinks and other things from the bar. Walking a bit further, you'll find the office that Kevin was talking about. Entering the building, you'll find Monty, who questions you who you are. Of course, he doesn't recognize you, so he asks to get a better look at you. Stepping closer, he guesses that you're here for an adventurer's ID, bringing up the fact that no one visits unless they're getting something nowadays. Then, he starts rambling about how he was an adventurer too, before breaking his leg, but mentions how dangerous Black Rock Mountain is. He yaps some more about his wife getting eaten by a dragon twice, which, I don't know how something like that happens twice. Aside from that, he decides to strike a deal with you concerning his accountant named Jim, who's gone missing over by some mining operation nearby. He proposes that if you can find Jim, then he will give you an adventurer's ID. After agreeing to his deal, he gives you an ID that gives you access to the lands beyond Road Town. After exiting the building, you head to the toll booth, which is the last place that you can go to in this town. After showing the officer your ID, you head out into the wild. While exploring, you finally find Jim, who's stuck under some rubble. He begs for your help as he's been stuck under there for days. He tells you to use the stick of dynamite that you picked up to free him from his situation. Using the dynamite, you were somehow able to destroy all the rubble, but not hurt Jim in the process. He thanks you for freeing him, and lets you know that the next time you visit Road Town, to give him a visit. Leaving the area, you'll find some more rubble that you're able to get rid of with the dynamite that you obtained a couple minutes ago. Blowing that up, you're able to take a ski lift to the outside walls of Black Rock Castle. And even though there's no way for you to enter the castle normally, you find more of that red rubble stuff lower down that gives you passage inside. Exploring the halls and corridors of the castle, you find yourself in the prison, where there's a couple of inmates who tell you about their crimes that they committed. They also bring up stuff like the amount of apple pies they got and the amount of time they've been stuck in here. But the numbers they bring up is actually a code for the terminal on the right side of the room. If you enter the number the prisoners give you by the room they're in, you gain a key that lets you access another part of the castle. And after some puzzle solving and fighting, you encounter the fourth boss of the game.
Halt! In the name of the Black Rock, I shall strike you down for the king!
Heading into this fight, you should know that this guy won't be like the last bosses that you've experienced. Because not only does this behemoth have 20 health, his moveset is very fast and does a lot of damage. Like the unexpected zooming attack, where it zips down across the room trying to run you over. And then there's its statue smash, where it'll berate you with stomps trying to crush you. So you're really gonna have to be on your toes for this one. But you know what though, I know something that could break this stone statue so we can move this thing along.
For this kingdom, these people must live on.
Once the statue explodes into pebbles, you reach to the little village that's in Black Rock Castle. There's not much here, except for a little shop, but you might notice that aside from that, there's no real way to explore more of the castle, as the gate that leads to inside is shut with no way in. But if you go over to the left, you'll see a cracked window that you can bust open with your ball. popping through the window, you catch the attention of some guards, who quickly make a barricade to prevent you from going any further. But it's nothing to worry about, because if you just go up these stairs, you'll find a cord that holds the chandelier that's coincidentally right above the guards. Once subduing the guards with the chandelier, you find a key that leads to the dining hall. Entering the room, it'll be filled with starving guards who are craving some food. Curious to know where the food is, you walk across the room and enter the kitchen.
Are you the assistant mage I ordered? I've been waiting. Goodness! I knew the rent and assistant was slow, but jeez! No more fooling around. We've got knights to feed. Now, while I prepare the stove with my magic, I need 1 bottle of rose-colored liquid. Yes! One will do just fine for now. Haha! Here we go. Let me just drip a few drops into this container and... Huh, that's odd. Wait a minute! You idiot! That's the wrong bottle! That's a scarlet bottle! I needed the rose! The rose! Just great, now the kitchen's a mess. There goes tonight's meal, you fucking moron! Ugh! Huh? Did something fly up there? You better go grab it. I'm leaving a terrible review on your website.
Once you climb up the mountains of kitchenware, you'll find a new card that grants you the ability to shrink, which will be used to walk through this little mouse hole to get into a room that has a key that unlocks the door to where the king resides. Entering through the door, you walk up some stairs and find the king sitting on his icy throne.
So, this is who I've heard so much about? You? Breaking in? Dismantling my guards? Is this what you wanted? You think you're the hero of this story? But deep down, you're as filthy as anyone else. I've heard of the future. I know what's to come. I've been tainted by a tormenting voice, by the knowledge that the Black Rock Kingdom will cease to exist in your future. How do you think I feel withholding that knowledge from my people? That their happiness, their home, will be gone in only a few years. Do I give in to the prophesized future I've been told will unfold? No, I won't let that happen. With the Ice Dagger, I'll rewrite our future, no matter what it takes.
Here we are, the final boss of Chapter 1. Everything that we've gone through has come to this point, and considering he is the last boss, the king has a whopping 40 health and 5 moves that he can use to bring you down with him being Scepter Strike, where he uses an icy mist that implodes, dealing 7 damage and freezing you. Freezing Stab, where he'll walk up and try to stab you, with the stabs taking another 7 damage on hit and freezing you. Freezing Stab, where he basically does the same thing as Icy Stab. Then you got Call for Help, where the king will call for some backup to protect himself. And the last one being Refreshing Heal, that can not only heal him, but his guards too. But don't worry, just like the last ones, I already thought of something that you can use to take him down with. Here, just use this flamethrower. Now, just burn him to a crisp. What? Uh-oh.
I failed them. I'm sorry. That voice, I hear it again. Can it be? I feel cold.
After defeating the cruel king, you finally obtain the ice dagger and complete your first of many quests to rescue Builder Man, which finally ends chapter 1 of BlockTales. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you watched up to this part, I want to personally thank you for watching this thing in whole. This took me a lot of time and effort for me to do, with all the scene building, model making, and animating that I had to do. I'll be sure to cover the second chapter in another video, and hopefully it doesn't take as long as this one did. Big thanks to all my friends who helped me out voice acting for the characters. Please go show them some love for lending me their talent. And if you're new to my channel and you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more cool content from me. And if you're just a subscriber from mine, thanks for sticking around. With that being said, that's all for this video, so I'll see you guys next time.